The Big Wave by J. Gabrielle. Chapter 2. Strange Woman.
Who's that lady? Who's that lady? Beautiful lady, lady, you. Who's that lady? Lovely lady. Who's that lady? Real fine.
As Reggie straightened the counter and began preparing big bite hot dogs, go-go taquitos, and buffalo chicken rollers for the lunch crowd, one of her regular customers came in. "Morning, Reg," the older woman said as she walked over to the chips aisle. "Morning," replied Reggie. She kept her eyes on this customer. She watched as she perused the chips, crisps, and nuts. "See you later, Reggie," called Leroy as he exited the store. "Take it light, Leroy," Reggie called after him. She then returned her attention to the female customer. "We got some new Ben & Jerry's in this morning," she offered. "Oh?" replied the woman. "I do need to get something sweet. I'm lactose intolerant, so I'm afraid I'll have to skip it this time. Thanks anyway. With the storm coming, we might lose electricity, so I don't want to get too much frozen stuff anyway." Reggie went back to preparing lunch items and wondering who this strange woman was. She came in a couple of times a week, mostly for nuts, salad, water, and the occasional piece of fruit. She had ridden a rainbow-colored tricycle to the store and was dressed casually, jeans and a t-shirt that proclaimed that she was a patient and not a criminal. Mental patient, maybe, laughed Reggie to herself. Reggie was also sure that this woman was responsible for the pamphlets and flyers about medical cannabis that were found in the restroom and inside the magazines. She didn't dare confront her, though. Anyway, she approved of cannabis and was secretly glad that someone was doing something to help educate the community. She was shaken from her reverie when the woman dropped an armful of items on the counter. "Ready to check out?" asked Reggie. Replied the woman, looking around the store. "Yep, I think I've got everything. We've got a few hours before the storm hits, so I'll probably be back one more time. I always forget something. It's my medication." Then Reggie could have sworn the woman winked at her. "Medication?" questioned Reggie, thinking, I knew she was a little off. "Medical cannabis," the woman whispered as her eyes searched the store for prying ears. "Beep, beep, beep." It was the emergency alert system again. Hurricane Dennis is now located 26.9 north and 79.3 west, moving at 6 miles an hour with sustained winds of 105 miles an hour. Reggie tuned it out and finished checking out her customers. She also checked out the medical cannabis woman as she placed her bag into her basket and got on her trike and pedaled out of the parking lot. Janet pedaled down the sidewalk toward her house. She enjoyed overcast days like today, blue sky peeking out from between gray and taupe clouds, scattered raindrops falling intermittently between tree branches. Her bicycle's wheels splashed puddles in the sidewalk. Her feet were wet by the time she got home. The distance was a mere mile, so she often took her trike rather than burn the fuel for such a short trip. She felt as though she was helping to save the planet. According to the latest weather reports that Janet had heard this morning, the planet was revolting. She made it through Charlie, Francis, and Jean. She would make it through Dennis, too. She was expecting a medical delivery soon, and after another trip to the 7-Eleven for coffee and company, she would be set. Janet unpacked her bags from the store and put ice in a cooler for backup. She thought about the coming rain and wind, and she thought about Reggie. Reggie, whom she had watched each day that she went to the store, sometimes the only reason she went there. Janet suspected Reggie was a lesbian by the rainbow pinky ring she wore. How to approach her? How would she invite Reggie to her house? She continued her preparations, sorting her groceries, filling the tub with water, tuning the weather radio to WB1. She hoped that was right. Suddenly she had it. She would ask Reggie if she and her partner were prepared for the storm. That way she would find out if she had someone special in her life without just coming out and asking her. If she's single, I'll invite her over to ride out the storm. That way she'll be closer to work, and I'll be closer to her. To be continued.
Go get stoned, and I got to tell them